Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tailosive Tech live on YouTube. Today is the day. iPhone 13 leak season is 1 hour, maybe 90 minutes away from being finally over. Hope you guys are excited. I know I am. I've been wanting 120 hertz for so dang long, and I'm hoping this could finally be the event. It makes its way outside of an iPad. And we already got a super chat to start this stream off with from Brendan Shark. Thank you very much. Your animation played before the stream started, so I'm sorry you didn't get to see the animation and all that, but I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Good morning, Tyler. Yeah, just as a reminder, I will be attempting to show the event on today's stream, so you will actually be able to watch it with me. I hope it works out. I'm gonna mute it whenever it plays copyrighted music. So that's still a possibility just to be aware of, and keep in mind I'm also live streaming on Starlink, which is in beta, so on occasion it might buffer a little bit, but it should fix itself within a couple seconds. It shouldn't be off for like 20 minutes or anything major like that. If not, the second link in the description will allow you to watch the live stream directly from Apple's website, which is where I typically watch it from in the past. So that's where I'm watching it from today. I've in the past noticed a tad bit of a delay if I watch it on YouTube versus Apple's website, but another thing to just keep in mind and be aware of is that it takes time for me to react to the event happening on my screen, which is probably happening at the same time as your screen, but then my computer has to process that reaction, send it up into space, then onto Google servers, then through... Oh, hey, James, thank you for becoming a supporter. Appreciate it. $2 a month, you get updates on upcoming videos, you get access to exclusive channels in the Discord. There's all kinds of perks. Helps me out, helps the channel stay... Oh, and Blake Feely super chatted as well. Helps me out, basically. So thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Blake Feely says, Sonos said there would be news today. Siri on Sonos? I don't know if Sonos has some kind of partnership or if they're just trying to hype off of the Apple event, say, oh, we're doing stuff too. It's not just Apple. But I don't... What could they be doing? I mean, they already announced at Quadruple UDC that Siri would be coming to third-party devices, which is kind of unlike Apple, but it did happen, so... Michael Lazito says he took the day off just to see the event. Wow, I hope it's worth it then. I hope we get at least some excitement around this. Gabriel Mempin says this isn't just a hype stream, right? No. If it was a hype stream, it would say hype stream in the title. This is a reaction stream through and through. Because this is a first Apple event we've had since I've moved to YouTube, there will no be separation now from like, okay, hype stream over, we're moving over to Twitch. We're not doing that anymore. Now we're just going to be live for 1 hour leading up to the event, and then I'll be live reacting to the event as it's happening, which is in less than an hour now, and you'll be able to see it, hear it, except the music. I'm going to mute it whenever... Oh, Haken Chandri, thank you for becoming a supporter. I thought he was before. He probably just canceled and rejoined so we can get that animation. But Simon Worthington also became a member. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All this support today. Man, we got lots of people watching. I'm curious how many of you are going to tune in today. This should be fun. I want to know what you guys are most excited for out of everything going on today. Tyler Forte, Sebastian Tetch, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the super sticker. Tyler Forte said, ready for the debt, totally didn't have a week countdown on my phone. I'm sure you didn't. You just brought that up for no reason. Brain Freak, thank you for the obligatory super chat. And Iron Panther said, love the channel. Super chatted as well. $2, which is, you could have loyalty badges and exclusive emotes next to your name. Members, why don't we show off... Oh, thank you, Iron Panther. Appreciate that. Members, why don't we show off some of the exclusive emojis that members get to use in not just the live stream chat, but also the comment section, because I put a lot of work into those, and I feel like they don't get used enough. Don't spam them, obviously, but Mike, give the members a break. John Rosette Tyler, thank you for becoming a supporter as well. DJ says he hopes to be able to watch the event today in real time. What, are you there? Oh, my God. Thank you for becoming a supporter. Man, we're going to have all kinds of sound effects going off throughout this. um, we got Tim, we got Drew. Is there a chance a new iPad Air is coming out? Very low. I would not say it's impossible. I would just say we would know nothing about it. And if there is a change to the iPad Air, it would probably be like a CPU change and nothing else. But there is rumored to be an iPad Air refresh with an OLED display sometime next year, but not at this event. So don't get your hopes too excited. Maybe stream with Brandon one time. Wait, who? Wow. Look at all my faces lighting up the chat. 1 terabyte iPhone for big series truck guy. That's right. Holy crap. Gabriel Mempin, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Today might be the day Big Truck Series Review Motorsports gets his final wish. Not his final wish, but a great wish that he's asked for so dang long. Thank you for the super chat, Brandon Caleb. He missed school for this event. This better be good. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon. But honestly, even a boring Apple event I feel like is better than most school, let's be honest. So, you know, I can't necessarily say this is a good idea, but I failed statistics class mainly because I was paying attention to the March 2016 Apple keynote during a test, and I wasn't paying attention to what the professor was saying. All they did that day was announce the 9.7-inch iPad Pro. Heidi Brown, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Appreciate it very, very much. And they announced the first iPhone SE. That was like all they did, and I missed class for that. Was it worth it? No. The more I think about it, just no. Sebastian, thank you for the super chat. What is your most anticipated feature of the iPhone 13? Okay, honestly, if we're getting real here, what's by far my most appreciated feature that's been rumored? 120 hertz, because I desperately wanted this last year, and it didn't happen. There were ping-ponging rumors for the iPhone 12, whether or not it was going to have 120 hertz or not, and I appreciate it on my iPad Pro so much. I know not everybody does. I know not everybody sees it, and I know a lot of people just don't care or don't notice the difference, but I really, really do. Ever since I initially saw 120 hertz on my 2017 iPad Pro, I instantly wanted that across everything, and I wasn't able to get it because, of course, Apple didn't bring it. So that's part of the reason I went with the 12 mini, was to kind of reward Apple for making a small phone that was still premium. I wanted this to stick around. So I kind of voted with my dollar, but I can confidently say if the 12 Pro Max had 120 hertz last year, check out my official Apple event wallpaper. If they would have had 120 hertz last year, I totally would have opted for the 12 Pro Max. But because they didn't, I was like, if I'm paying $1,100 for 60 hertz, not okay. But I'll pay, $800 for a mini iPhone. Okay, there's a lot of super chats, so I'll try to keep up. The animations are going off the charts here. Blake Feely says, I know no one cares, but I really want HomeKit news. Hey, Edgar Vega activated the Face ID animation for that super chat. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. No one does care about HomeKit news, but we might get that today. It's possible. Iron Panther asks, how do I become a supporter? Should be the first link in the description. It's going to jump you to a web page. You can't do it through the iOS app. I don't think you can do it on the Android app unless your channel's a certain size for some reason. Thanks, YouTube. But yeah, first link in the description to become a member. Tawny super chatted as well. Stephen Grice, thank you for becoming a member. Do you think we'll get a new iPad Mini Pro Max? So I guess it depends on your definition of iPad Mini Pro Max, but there is an iPad Mini 6 that's rumored to launch sometime in October or November. According to Gurman, I don't think that iPad is launching today, but it's possible. There's been growing rumors that the iPad 9 could be unveiled today, and I agree that if they're planning on launching the iPad 9 today, why wouldn't you also launch the iPad Mini 6 to go along with it? It just feels weird to me to restrict one iPad for one event and a different iPad for another event. Like, I could see an M1X Mac keynote being the whole thing. Like, we don't need iPads in that event to make it exciting. Thank you, Heidi, for the donation. I'll catch up on the messages here. Man, I gotta move fast, but basically, iPad Mini 6, expect that by the end of the year. Reposition volume buttons, Apple Pencil 2 support. It'll look like the iPad Air, but a little brother. The reason it's not a Pro Max is because it won't have Face ID or 120 hertz. Sucks, but that's just the situation. Okay, Josh LaRose super chatted. He says, hype, hype, got my deli sandwich and I'm ready to go. Let's get Final Cut on the watch. Yeah, that's confirmed for Watch OS, isn't it? Thank you, Dwight. Don't make this difficult. Just kidding. Edgar, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the coverage. I'm super hoping for that flat-edged Apple Watch. Yeah, why haven't we talked about that yet? Series 7, it's happening today, people. Get pumped. All of our Apple Watches are about to be dated. All your watch band collections are about to be brutally destroyed. Resale values are going to tank, and I'm so ready for it. I can't express how excited I am. Okay, Stephen Grice, thank you for becoming a supporter. Heidi Brown super chatted, says thanks for all the great content. Thanks for all the amazing donations. My goodness, you guys are crazy today. Sohaib Sharafat, hope I pronounced that right. I don't even know what currency that is, but thank you for the donation. No message from Dwight. Cole Pearl super chatted, says excited for the AR glasses that won't be announced today. Okay, fair enough. You're excited for something we're not getting. At least your expectations are in the right place. Got it. 89 Tech says, hey Drew, so which color option would you get? Ooh, this is a great question, actually. I believe I saw this morning. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on the site here. I believe I saw this morning some leaked iPhone colors. Why is Mac Rumors not reporting on it yet? This would be a good time for me to cut to them. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull up my Twitter for a second here, because I think a matte black option is coming for the Pros, which I'm a big fan of, like matte black, as you can tell. My 12 Mini's dark. There was some case manufacturers that were dropping. Here it is. Let me see if I can show this. Yeah. Case manufacturers were dropping some early leaks this morning. Last minute leaks. Literally last hour leaks. There's like a rose goldish color. This looks like not the max size because of look how massive that camera bump is ratio to the actual phone footprint. And then this matte black option looks really, really dope. I can't wait to see that in person. I haven't seen like the orangey bronze color that's been rumored, so I'm curious to see what that looks like as well, but that should be like the regular 12, I'm assuming. Slightly repositioned power and volume, I think, but of course still MagSafe, and hey, check it out, smaller notch. So that's what we have to look forward to. Matte black is probably at the top of my list, but I'm open to other colors. You know, product red I would be in love with, so I really, really hope that happens someday. But aside from that, I can't think of much. Derek Harris, thank you for the super chat. No message, but you guys, you could be members for cheaper, and your name's gonna stand out in the chat. We do live streams on this channel all the time, so this is not a one-time thing. Plus, those loyalty badges and those custom emojis, you can use those in comment sections, not just live streams, which I think are really fun. Underrated feature YouTube offers. Iron Panther, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. And Green9227 super chatted, says, my friend has iPhone 6. Should he upgrade to the 13? Will the Apple Watch get 5G support? God, I hope not, because 5G absolutely is a waste of time, and it also tanks your battery life with the Apple Watch. The battery life is in desperate need of help or some kind of attention as well, and 5G is not going to help with the Apple Watch battery situation. Also, it's a freaking watch. What kind of 5G do you need there? You know, I would be more inclined to not get the Series 7 if they have 5G. I don't care if it doesn't hurt anything. Just out of principle, I'll be like, no, don't want the Series 7 because I don't want the stupid, at least ultra-wideband 5G, right? Can we rule that out entirely? There's no point in having gigabit on a watch, right? Final Cut, yes. I'll take Final Cut on the watch. You know, you could get the digital crown moving with the time head. You could see everyone going, Final Cut. Oh, Drew, don't. I thought you were kidding. Are you being serious right now? Oh, man. Okay. Yes, your friend should upgrade. iPhone 6? Seriously? My sister, I thought, was crazy for keeping her iPhone 6 until earlier this year. And you're saying now, September of 2021, he still has a 6? You know, if he's happy with it and it works for him, screw that. He needs a new phone. I don't care. He needs the iPhone 13. Just kidding. He could probably live with an iPhone SE or... SE, that's it. I won't go higher than that. If he's kept an iPhone 6 for this long, he clearly doesn't care about Face ID or the thin bezels or that kind of thing. But we got a super chat from 89 Tech. Apple. About time Apple releases an all matte black phone. Yes, I absolutely agree. It's taken far too long. Map Guy super chatted, says, loving my new Apple TV. Can't wait to see what's in store today. Love your channel, by the way. Thank you, Map Guy. Why are you a map guy? Do you still have like folded up maps? I feel like there's more behind that name. We found an old California map yesterday, and we hung it up in our bedroom, and I was like, this is kind of interesting. My phone can't do this. It does the turn-by-turn navigation, but maps are kind of cool. Not for traveling, though, just for decoration. Sohaib Sharafat, I think, Super Chat, it says, one of your big fans from Afghanistan. Hope you're doing great, buddy. And yes, you have pronounced my name correctly. Yes! Okay. I get it wrong most of the time, but I'm very, very happy whenever I get a name correctly. Hope you're all right all the way out there in Afghanistan. I know it's tough out there right now. Appreciate the support. Feel free to hold on to that. I'm sure you need it. So I'm very grateful, though. Thank you. iPhone Pro says, I got a friend that still uses an iPhone 4, not 4S, just the 4. What? Oh, he's going to get the 13? Thank God. It's about time. Why is he still using the 4? What the heck? Zach Jewett says, I hope they release a new Apple Pencil with 5G, or else this is a waste of time. I know. 5G on the watch? Not useful. Pencil? That makes a massive difference. I understand. You could get the non-cellular variant. Not if you get, like, the stainless steel Apple Watches have to come with cellular, which means if they are getting 5G, they would have to come with 5G. California streaming needs 5G, exactly. A lot more people here. Oh, hey, Yoris Umanda, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Another super chat from Edgar says M1 on Apple Watch. You know, I was really angry that the iPad Pro got such a freaking capable M1 chip and there wasn't much to do with it. It didn't have much software to take advantage of that power, especially giving it like 2 terabytes of storage and 16 gigs of RAM. It's like, why? But everyone's counter argument to whenever I complain about that is, well, it's just for overhead. You know, you want to have room for growth in the future. You want some extra processing speed just in case. So I'm like, if you're going to use that stupid argument on me again, why not throw the M1 chip in the Apple Watch? Screw it. Why don't we get the M1 chip in the, thank you for the donation, 89Tech. Why don't we get the M1 chip in the Pro Max this year, right? For ProRes video support, portrait mode video, all of those fancy camera features. Let's just let's slap an M1 chip in there, easy. 89Tech Super Chat says, wonder how many times Apple's going to mention 5G. Oh God, don't remind me. I forgot the iPhone 12 event last year was like 5G galore. It was crazy, and I hated it. So I'm really, really hoping that's not the case again this year. Hopefully they can talk less about it. I'm sure they will for contractual reasons. They got to be like, today we're even more excited for 5G. Wow. Okay. Under the display camera in Apple Watch for FaceTime? No, that's not a pleasant ankle. Thank you. I am the doctor for becoming a supporter. Appreciate that very, very much. Hardman Deep says, I'm using an iPhone XS Max. Should I upgrade? If your battery's struggling, this might be a good year. It sounds like it's going to be the best battery life in any iPhone, which is one of the reasons I'm excited for the 13 Pro Max. This might be a good year. If you're fine with it, whoa. Trash Teen, what did you super chat? You activated the rings. Holy crap. I think XS Max will feel somewhat dated if you get a 13 Pro Max. You know, the display improvements. If you notice 120 hertz, if you notice a smaller notch, if you're watching this, you probably care slightly more about the notch than people who, of course, are not going to know about these new iPhones until probably a week from now. But thank you for the super chat, Trash Teen. I feel bad calling you that, but that's your name, so I don't know what else to say. I left school early to watch the event, even if the event is uneventful. It's fun when we're watching it with you. Been subbed to you since late 2018. Keep up the great work. Hope to see Apple Watch Series 9 today. 9? Man, you're getting ahead of yourself. Is there some leak I forgot about? People were already talking about iPhone 14. iPhone 14 is so yesterday. Can we start talking about iPhone 19 now? Let's talk about the iPhone that's going to come out after I die, which is in hopefully a long time. Will there be iPhones by then? Hey, Cole Pearl, thank you for becoming a supporter. Appreciate that. We got a lot of new members today. You get exclusive community posts that keep you updated with what my next video is going to be. Spoiler alert, though, for everybody watching, my next video will be recapping the Apple event. I know. I'm taking a daring new direction with the channel today that people weren't expecting. Trail Miner, thank you for the super chat. Drew, I'm using a Dynatac 8000X. Should I upgrade? Pretending to know what that is. Yeah. Ew. Dynatac 8000X? You're still using that? Didn't that come out like, insert the answer here. Jacob H, thank you for the super chat. M. Gallo super chatted as well, going to upgrade from the original watch. How are you still using the original watch? Holy crap. That's so old, man. I mean, that's fine if it works for you, I guess. But isn't the battery, like, destroyed? Jacob says, I will not rest until I get an M1X Apple Watch Pro Max Ultra 5G with an 8K 120 hertz display. Okay. You will not be resting for a while then, Jacob. I feel sorry for you. I apologize. So yeah, because I'm on Starlink beta, there may be a few frame drops here and there, but again, they shouldn't last very long. If there's ever buffering, just wait it out. Just give it a few seconds. In fact, to be extra careful, I think I'm gonna go clean off. After Edgar's super chat, what features are you most looking forward to on the new iPhones? I'll talk about it right after I clean off the Starlink dish. Give me just 1 second. I'm just gonna make sure the dishy McFlatface is good. Okay, 1 sec. All right, I think we're good. I think it's nice and clean. Should be solid today. To answer your question, my top 3 most exciting features, thank you for the super chat, Anthony. I'll get to your question in a second, is probably 120 hertz because I've appreciated it on my iPad for years, and I want that to come to my phone. I notice it every time it's not on my phone, which is why, honestly, there's a lot of days where I barely even pick up my 12 mini, and I'm also really interested in ProRes video codec coming to the iPhone because that's a higher bitrate codec that should result in less compression overall, and I always feel like smartphone video has been substantially compressed and minimized whenever you're recording a video through an iPhone. So I really want to see a big leap in video performance. I don't care much about pictures. Like, my 12 mini takes amazing pictures, and I just don't see much point or much room for improvement when it comes to photography. It's great at night mode shots. The ultra wide camera could get a bit sharper, but that's not a major feature for me, although I'm wanting a better ultra wide. And obviously I haven't had telephoto for 10 months, but I haven't missed it that much, to be honest with you. With the pandemic, haven't really needed the telephoto lens as often as much. Pre-recorded? What are you talking about? No, we worked really hard to get my friend Ross up on the roof holding a camera that will live stream to show you guys what I'm doing when I clean off my Starlink terminal, okay? That took a lot of work, so don't go slapping pre-recorded all around in the chat. Okay, super chat from Anthony and Shravit. I'll get to you in a second. Do you think Apple has enough courage to not release 120 hertz this year? Don't play with me on that subject. We are getting 120 hertz today. I mean, I have too much pride and arrogance to ever say the word confirmed, but this thing's practically confirmed, right? Like, this is happening. There's no way it's not happening today. Please? Oh my God. Actually, my bank account would be very happy if there wasn't 120 hertz because I will stand true to my word. If there's no 120 hertz on this year's iPhone, I'm not upgrading. I'll buy it to review, but I'll send it back or I'll sell it. I'll keep my 12 mini for another year. My SIM will not leave this device unless there's 120 hertz on one of these iPhones. I don't care which one it is. If there was 120 hertz on the 13 mini, I'd probably buy the mini, to be honest with you. I really like the size, and I've fallen in love with this form factor over the past 10 months to the point that I'm actually somewhat worried that if I switch to the Pro Max phone, I'm not going to like it because it'll be too bulky and too heavy, and that's going to make me not want to keep the phone. That's an actual concern of mine. So if I could get 120 hertz on the small phone, even if that didn't help the battery life much, I would still take it. Oh my God, Shravit, I don't know what language you wrote the message in, and I don't have the time to translate it, but I appreciate the super chat, and I hope you said something nice. You could be saying something terrible, I don't know, but appreciate all the super chats coming in. I'll try my best to keep up. Tyler Forte says, this is the quality content I came to pay for. Well, you know, we have hoses and we have water on the Tailosive Tech live stream, so why not clean off the Starlink dish, make sure it's going to work well. Ryan McKenna super chatted, says, Drew, I have an 11 Pro Max. Should I upgrade? I think there's not much wrong with the 11 Pro Max, to be honest with you. It's a great battery life, great camera, great display. If you care about the features coming out, maybe, yes. If you care about, like, vastly improved video performance or vastly improved battery life or 120 hertz, if you like those things, or if you want a smaller notch, those would be good reasons to upgrade. But if none of those things sound interested to you, no, keep your 11 Pro Max. Why not? Quentin Williams, thank you for the super chat. Didn't say anything, but either way, appreciate it. Jumbo Waffle Sponge donated. That's a fun name. I'm going to say that 10 times fast. 89 Tech says, will there be a one more thing? One more things are rare, so it's probably not safe to go into everyone assuming one. I'm going to guess no, because there's so much supply chain analysts and there's so much leaks that go around these days. If there was some kind of secret announcement, I feel like we would have heard about it by now. Oh my God, we got less than an hour to go, people. We're so close. Cleaning didn't work. Well, no, there's just more debris on the dish here. I got to go wash it again. Kind of looking to get an iPad 9. Don't know how the laminated display is better, but apparently it's better. I guess if you've never had a laminated display, it's not that big a deal, but if you compare side by side, I think it's a big deal. Some people might not. I'm not trying to argue that everyone agrees this is a major feature, because that's not always the case. Clearly, there's some people in here that still use the iPhone 4 and don't have a problem with it. Thank you, Demisi, for the super sticker. Alex super chatted, says, when do you think pre-orders will begin? If things go according to schedule, like how they typically go, we should be looking at pre-orders at 5 a.m. this Friday. I will also be live on that stream. So if you become a YouTube member, first link in the description, you'll be able to get your name stand out in the chat with the loyalty badge and the custom emojis, plus updates on upcoming videos and exclusive Discord channel active, all that garbage you'll get. Zachary Stewart, thank you for the super chat. Oh yeah, here it is. JMO Waffle Sponge says we need 5G AirPods for lossless audio. Holy crap, you're joking, but that's kind of true. You would need high bandwidth output for... No, that's not true. Never mind. Aiden Laferty, thank you for the super chat. I'm burying a 1984 Mac in the Mojave Desert on November 9th. Aiden, that sounds awesome. I love your profile picture. I just hope you can record it and tag me on Twitter on November 9th, because I might forget. But I appreciate the donation. Thank you very, very much. Holy crap. Thank you, 89 Tech, for becoming a YouTube member as well. Appreciate that. Joseph Rosthorn says, what's your chances of what are the chances of glucose monitoring on the Series 7? I don't think high. According to Mark Gurman, there's no chance. So if you ask him, he's saying 0%. I think that there's always going to be, thank you for the dono, Matthew. I think there's always a chance of something coming out of left field. There's a lot of Apple Watch announcements we did not predict. Like, I had no clue what they were going to do with the Series 5, and then they brought Always On Display, which was not heavily leaked. There was not a ton of people saying that was going to happen. So it caught me out of left field. And then the ECG on the Series 4 also caught me out of left field. I did not know much about the Series 4 other than just a redesign for the screen and that the bezels would get thinner. Thank you, Ian. Other than that, it was all new info to me. So the ECG was like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. And we could have something like that today. Right now, there's pretty much no health sensors rumored for the Series 7. Thank you for the membership. There's no rumored changes for like the blood oxygen level checking, the ECG, or glucose. Nothing like that is rumored for the Series 7, but we've missed that type of detail before. So thank you, Tech Pro, as well, for the donation. Iron Panther says, AirPods Pro Max, anyone with 5G? No, AirPods Max without 5G is still stupid. Oh my God, I gotta read these messages fast. I'm losing track here. Whoa, Joey Z with the major super chats. Holy crap. Matthew Ferreira says, if you could mind control Tim Cook and force Apple to focus on something, what would it be? That's creepy, but an excellent question. I think I would want Tim Cook to focus on either bringing macOS dual booting to the iPad, because I think that would make it far more functional, and I don't think it would cannibalize Mac sales, because once you partner in the Apple Pencil and the keyboard case and the cellular options, the iPad Pro with the M1 costs way more than all the other Macs with M1 chips. So Apple's okay with cannibalizing their own products if they get you to spend more money overall. That's why the iPhone killed off the iPod. And I tweeted out a couple days ago, like, what features... Oh my God, I'm taking too much time. What features do you guys want brought to iPadOS? And 90% of the features people requested would be solved with a simple macOS dual boot option. So either that, or I would focus on USB-C on everything. USB-C on Magic Keyboard. Oh, Cole Crawford, holy crap, $20. Okay, I gotta catch up. USB-C on Magic Mice, on AirPods, on iPhones, on everything. I would want USB-C on everything. Those are probably the two biggest things I would focus on, because I'm assuming for whatever reason I can mind control Tim. I don't have much time. If I had more time, I could answer that question. But today, literally, I just don't have much time. Ian Lee's super chatted, says, so excited for 120 hertz. That's the only reason why I'm upgrading from my iPhone 12 Pro Max. Wow. Year-over-year upgrade. Dude, you haven't even had that phone for 10 months, and you're already upgrading? I complain, but I'm doing the exact same thing. That's called hypocrisy, kids. Tech Pro, thank you for the upgrade. Should I upgrade from the 12 Pro Max? If you want better battery life, 120 hertz, better video performance and astrology mode, if those types of features matter to you, then yes. If not, then 12 Pro Max, dude, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that phone. Joey Z super chat, it says, big fan, Drew, love all your content. If we don't get 120 hertz today, I'll cry. You know what? I'll cry tears of joy if we get a 1 terabyte storage option, because Big Truck Series Review Motorsports has been asking for this for over 2 years, and he's still commenting on every iPhone video I do. I'm sorry, I hit the mic. Every video I do, he comments asking for another 1 terabyte iPhone. And if this man is so committed, he's far more committed than a lot of guys I know that were not loyal to their girlfriends. So that guy deserves an Oscar, an award, Nobel Prize. He deserves everything. Give him every Oscar, like best audio engineering, best visual effects. Everything goes to Big Truck Series Review Motorsports, because I've never seen someone so committed. He's literally commented like 1,000 times. Leo Lima says, what do you think they would be kind of unexpected to be announced today? That's a good question. There's a lot of things we're expecting, so it's almost impossible for Apple to release everything we're expecting, because there's still some people probably watching this expecting iPad Mini 6 today or MacBook M1X today, which I don't think is going to happen, but there's people expecting it. Thank you, Sai-chan. All of that expectation, it's going to be impossible to meet, and at most, Apple's probably going to announce 2 to 3 things today, probably iPhone, watch, AirPods after that. What else? There was rumors a while back that I feel like have kind of died down now about a bigger HomePod that's not, the $350 one, but also not the HomePod Mini, somewhere in between, some kind of like $200 HomePod. I feel like that might be something that could come out of left field that'd be like, whoa, I didn't think that was going to happen, and then it happens. I don't know. That's the only thing that I could think of that's like something we're not expecting that actually happens. Other than that, like new Apple TV, I don't see really happening. New Macs, this isn't really the time to announce. So, yeah, I have a hard time picturing anything else. Peterman Valley says, remember, if we don't hear good morning, we riot. Of course. Sorry, I didn't read that correctly. If we don't hear good morning, thank you for the super chat, Cole Crawford. He said, missing my first Apple keynote due to work. Don't know why, but might upgrade to iPhone 13 depending on 120 hertz. Because for some reason, my iPhone 12 Pro's battery is taking a dump. Back to you, Phil. No, I take really good care of my phone. I was so focused on doing the Tim Cook impression, I wasn't even contemplating what you wrote. Your 12 Pro's battery is taking a dump. Man, Apple really thought this one through. They were like, the iPhone 12 is going to get a lot of people to upgrade, so let's make sure we put in a crappy battery so they come back to us next year. Man, Tim, you got us. Good morning. We are going to scam you. So Hib, thank you for the super chat. Hi again. Should I upgrade to 13 from 12 Pro Max? Man, I've had like 5 people asking me the same question today. The question is, you guys keep asking. For one, I don't know your financial situations. Worth is subjective, right? I'll say that again for the people in the back. Worth is subjective. If you're in a financial situation where you might not be able to afford rent or food or to pay for some type of vital expense, then you're debating, should I pay the water bill or should I buy a new iPhone? Obviously, I'm not going to recommend you buy a new iPhone. If you're a millionaire, if you have tons of money and you can spend $1,000 on the 13 Pro Max, even if there's not a ton of differences from the 12 Pro Max, yeah, it's still worth it. You're going to spend like 0.0001% of your net worth on this new phone with better battery life. Yeah, to that person, I'm going to say yes. To the other person, I'll say no. So in this case, do you care about the rumored features, which we're going to find out today? Do you care about 120 hertz? Do you care about a smaller notch? Do you care about better battery, ProRes video, portrait mode video? Do those things sound interesting to you? Or when I list those 5 things, you roll your eyes and go, I don't, Drew, no one cares about ProMotion. Drew, no one cares about ProRes. No one cares about portrait. If you find yourself saying, I don't care about that, I don't care about that, the answer is no. If battery life is the only reason, I mean, at least wait till after the event. We're not going to pre-order these things today. They're not going to be available to purchase today. You're going to have a few days to decide after all of these announcements come forward, starting in 25 minutes, people. 25 minutes. Okay, more super chats. I can keep up. Trash Teen says, remember the Time Flies event? Don't bring that up. Okay, Sai-chan says, can you bring back the dancing countdown in future streams? Superhuman speed, changing clothes, and sitting down exactly at the last second like before. You know, while it was fun to change clothes that quickly, the problem is I need dance music that is not copyrighted. That was the main reason I stopped doing the countdown dances, was because I kept getting copyright flagged by them, and YouTube would pick that up in a heartbeat, which is part of the reason, like, I'll be reacting to the event today and you'll be able to watch it and hear it, but anytime copyrighted music is playing, I'm going to mute it, because YouTube is able to pick that up very, very quick. They're like, hey, you don't own that. We're going to take all your money now and frame you for murder. That's just the YouTube way. So I need to find some popular dance music that is royalty-free. Maybe if Randy made me some, I would be happy to use it. Randy makes good music, but I don't know if it's all dance. You know, I'm trying to imagine myself dancing to Into the Void, and it just, actually, that does sound pretty good. I should probably dance to that song. It would be great. Don't bring up Time Flies. I don't want to remember that. Thank you for the super chat, Trail Miner. Johnny Zelaya super chatted. As someone who uses both the Mini and the 12 Pro, I can tell you that every time I go back to my 12 Pro, I miss the Mini. Battery, camera keeps me away. I know, 12 Mini is underrated. I got to do another video on this soon, because it's been 10 months and I absolutely love this thing. It's fantastic. Also, there's way too many people super chatting that could be becoming YouTube members with the first link in the description for far cheaper. This would save you so much money. I'm trying to help you. I'm kidding. Thank you for the super chat. Anthony says, wanted to bring up that during the iPhone 11 event, they did release a new iPad. There was no significant change to it. Might release the Mini today. Yeah, but during that season, there was not new iPad Mini coming out, like there was not a new iPad Mini dropping like a month later. So yeah, there's been new iPads in September for the past 2 years, and then there were budget iPads in the years prior. So I'm still expecting a budget iPad to come out at some time in the next couple months. It might be in today's event, or it might be in an October event. Gurman said there's going to be like an iPad and a Mac event in October. So I don't know why you would announce the iPad 9 today if you're planning on having an iPad event next month. They might release the Mini today. Yes, it's possible, but rumors and analysts are saying not likely. So don't expect it. Marngel says you should make a compilation of all the Big Truck series review comments over the past 2 years. I did one a few months ago. It's still posted on TikTok and the Unannounced Tailosive Clips channel. Oops. Don't look that up. Josh Zippo says, will you say Samantha? Will you marry Josh? Good morning, Samantha. Your boyfriend Josh Zippo has decided to super chat during a Tailosive Tech livestream and ask for you to marry him. This is kind of a weird decision. I hope Josh thought about his relationship before making this donation. The better question is Samantha even watching this live stream? If so, she's probably not anymore. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. Drew, I spent my water bill on this. How did you get your water bill to $2? That's my question. I just actually got charged for the water bill like an hour before I went live. I was like, holy crap. It was $24. I do not waste water, okay? We don't water our lawns. We do not leave the water running very long. We take short showers, share water, you know, that kind of thing. Gabriel says, can't decide whether I want a wedding ring or a $2 super chat. Tough call. Probably wedding ring. Probably. especially if it's $2. Holy crap. Trail Miner, thank you for the incredibly large super chat that says no AirPods for Ryan. That was not worth it, but thank you. Ryan says, Trail, don't say these things, I will cry. Are you guys literally super chatting to have a conversation right now? I have nothing to benefit from this, but I'm asking you not to. Just kidding. Keep going. I don't care. Adam Anderson super chatted, says, I'm an e-commerce coordinator for a phone case company, so it's literally my job to watch the keynote. That's kind of weird. I got to admit, like, why exactly does you just need like the CAD files, right? You just need the schematics to make the case. What do you need to watch the keynote for? Just to know the features? Is that it? Like, I don't understand. Help me know how that process works. It's like, in order to sell phone cases, we need you to know what kind of clock speed the A15 chip is going to have. Sid, thank you for the super sticker. I've gotten trolled super chats in the past, so I don't know. Mr. Tinkler? That's a fun name. Trail Miner says, I'm a member. I want to delete Ryan's AirPods. How do we do this? Can we delete AirPods? Ryan says, I am a member. Ryan gets AirPods. So Ryan, I guess, is really, really hoping for AirPods 3 today. That's what this is about. Trail Miner says, AirPods be gone. But Randy says, doesn't bathe. Yeah, I mean, I used a minimal amount of water to clean Dishy McFlatface, okay? Thomas Simpson says, excited to watch your reaction. I'm going to create a tally of how much they talk about Verizon 5G. Probably a lot, right? Yeah. That's a good idea. Keep a tally. Post the results on Twitter for me, Thomas. I'd appreciate that greatly. Ryan says, AirPods be here. Last one. Ryan, you're not going to have money left for AirPods or the water bill if you keep donating like this. You guys are being too generous today. Ali K super chatted a super sticker doing this. Thank you very much. But a membership is cheaper, just saying. First link in the description. Alpha said, I just subbed to Tailosive Clip. Don't talk about Tailosive Clips. I was going to announce it later. Now I screwed it up. I let it slip. Trail Miner's still arguing with Ryan. Okay. Why wouldn't I make videos at all? If YouTube copyrights, would it affect the super chat donations? No, I don't believe so. Super chat's separate. If anything, I think we'll be okay. Are you buying the new iPhone when it comes out? Yes. As long as it has 120 hertz, yes. That's for sure happening. Thank you for the super chats. Okay, I think I caught up. Peterman says the insanity of the chat and the super chatters right now. I know. This is too crazy. Jonathan Garby says, I take long showers. Well water. We pay for nothing except filters. You probably pay more for filters than I pay for water, let's be honest. It's from you cleaning Dishy McFlatface. Oh, you're right. That is probably it. Whoa! Radic. I think that's how you say it. But thank you for the super sticker. He said thank you. Ooh, the live stream is open, apparently. Overrays says, I am upgrading from the 8 Plus to the 13 Pro Max. Worthy one? I'll say yes. There's a lot of changes there. There's a lot of noticeable changes in that upgrade. Assuming you have the finances. I'm not recommending this if it's like, do I go to college or do I go to buy a new iPhone? Hey, check it out. We got a new member now. Sarah Chiapelli? I hope I got that right, but thank you for becoming a YouTube member and for supporting me. Appreciate it. Caleb Design super chatted and asks, when does the event start? We should be looking at approximately, there's the animation. Sorry it's so delayed. I got the Streamlabs thing all set up and it takes a while, but we'll get the Caleb Designs alert here in a second. The event should start in about 17 minutes. 9:43 a.m. starts at 10 a.m. Pacific. Aztec Chan says, your mom. What a message. What a burn. I'll raise you your mom and reply with a no you. Trail has the power of GME. I can't outbid it. I have the power of GameStop. Why will iPhone 13 Pro support portrait video and 12 Pro Max won't? Apple's going to have some baloney BS reason about why the A15 chip could make this possible and the A14 chip couldn't. I say it's baloney because it's probably something they could add to the older iPhones, but that wouldn't get you to buy a new iPhone now, would it? If you don't... Whoa. Adar Sharma, thank you for becoming a supporter. Appreciate that. That's weird. It didn't show up on the chat, but it did show up for Streamlabs. Huh. Gerho says it's almost 1 a.m. here in my country. Jeez. Dude, you could sleep and wake up and read the events in the morning. I cover this for my job, but I don't know why you got to be up so early. I think we should nationalize Apple Drew. Does this make you mad? No, should it? I was genuinely waiting for a Yo Mama joke. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Hey, Michael Lazito donated Super Chat as well. Holy crap. He said, formerly Expos 1 from Twitch. Oh, you were Expos. Okay. I recognize Michael Lazito, but I didn't attach it to Expos. He says, I'm not going to upgrade from my iPhone 12 Pro Max until the notch is completely gone or bigger screen like 7.5 inches or a foldable. Wow, we've actually got an audience member that would be interested in an iPhone foldable. My question is, how much are you willing to pay? Joey Z became a new YouTube member as well. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Sarah says I got it right. Yes! I'm wondering if Sarah is part of the 5% of Tailosive Tech viewers that are female. We have very little female viewers, but shout out to the girls watching. I don't know why you have any interest in this, but thank you. Refurbished stores down? Yeah, the whole store's down, I believe. Okay, if you were in the other side of the world, like I am in Australia, would you wake up at 3 a.m., for example, to watch the event? If it was my job, yeah, like this is what I got to do for work. I enjoy it. I take a lot of passion and I enjoy reading the chat and engaging with you guys for my job. But if I was just if I was working somewhere else and I didn't have to cover the event for my job, no, I don't think I would stay up that late. That's a lot. Oh God, people have discovered Tailosive clips. Oh no, I'm getting all these emails. Ugh, go away. It's not ready yet. I was not prepared. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay. Gregory Gold, thank you for the super chat as well. Yeah, I also Michael Lazito, good call. You don't need to upgrade yet. Fair enough. Now it's Streamlabs is actually ahead of the super chats on my computer, which makes no sense. Gregory Gold says, if only we could know what will be released before the event. Right? Wouldn't it be amazing if information of some kind could, like, leak out? That would be so crazy, right? Okay, Peterman Valley Super Chat has been hopping around the live coverage streams on YouTube right now. Yours is the most fun by far. Been watching your event lives every year for a long time. It's reachable by now. Proud OG supporter. Thank you, Peterman. He's a member and he's super chatting. That's what we call a simp. We can say that here, right? Oh, thank you. See? When people donate more, it activates Face ID. Okay. M1X Air AAA gaming quality. No. The gaming has everything to do with the software, almost nothing to do with the hardware. Gabriel says it's technically my job too because I have to tell my family the new features before they upgrade. Dude, can't you just tell them if they ask? I'm sorry. I'm literally telling people not to watch my channel, which I don't think is a good idea. First of all, I shy away from sponsorships, but I take about as much time as a sponsorship would take about saying why people shouldn't do sponsors or why I don't do sponsors. I'm actually fine with other people doing them. I just don't want to do it myself. I feel slightly guilty for making you mention the unannounced channel. Yeah, you should. I hope you feel ashamed. You know, I want you to regret that decision. I'm kidding. That was big /S after that statement. Sarah says, my boyfriend who is an Apple hater says he will come over to our side if Apple does a foldable because they'll do it best. Hey, even the haters are like, well, you know, Apple would get a foldable better than anyone. But that being said, they probably won't do a foldable. Should they? Yes. Will they? No. That's very different things. Did the Apple site just crash? No. If I remember correctly, could have saved time with that one. Be right back. That's what it's saying on the iPad right now. Apple Store app. I'm sure the store web page might still work or something, but like, yeah, basically not available. Also, I have my iPad on Mint Mobile as to not interfere with the live stream. Thank you for the super chat, Tyler Forte. One last time before the event, bless your bank. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for blessing my bank so generously. I don't think the Apple site crashed. Drew, Raycon or AirPods Pro? Well, there's pros and cons to that statement. Big old pun slapping y'all in the face. Apple Stream is starting up. Get ready. Okay. Please, iPad Mini 6 announcement. Yeah, don't... I'm going to go ahead and say going into this event, don't expect... Holy crap. Brandon. Did you... No, Brandon. $50? Are you serious? Okay, Brandon just outsmoked everyone. I say smoked, like everyone's like, super chat, man. Okay, Brandon Kerr says, you've inspired me in my photography, EV review, and tech. I've been watching your videos for almost 3 years now. You continue to be my favorite tech reviewer. I love you. Wow. The EV Tailosive channel helped me choose my Tesla. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad somehow I inspired you, even though I don't take pictures. But holy crap, that's a huge donation. Thank you very much. Talk about ending the stream with a bang. Thank you very, very much for that insanely generous super chat. I hope you continue to enjoy the videos. As long as you guys support me and keep watching me, I'll be able to keep making them. I certainly take a lot of joy in it, and I hope I can remain entertaining. That's probably my biggest fear, is that I'm not as entertaining as I used to be. Oh, well, okay. Heidi Brown super chatted, says, I'm OG, a 55-year-old techie mom. Love your channels, Drew. Wow. That's awesome. We've got people of all different... See, whenever I imagine Tailosive Tech Viewer, I imagine 12-year-old using his mom's phone. I don't imagine the mom watching the channel. But I'm glad we have people of different ages, different genders, different parts of the world. It's exciting to see how many different super chats from different parts of the world we get in these big streams like this. It's just exciting. It's fun. Okay. Most Averse Tech super chatted, says, what's a wild card for today you'd like? The bigger HomePod, I think, would be interesting. I'd love to talk about that. Or like a HomePod hub that has a display, and Apple announces audio OS. That was rumored last year, but it didn't happen. It's like combined, because the HomePod already runs a modified version of tvOS, and Apple TV obviously runs tvOS as well. But if we were combining these two into kind of making a similar platform that controls the home, whether it's a TV, whether it's a speaker, audio OS would kind of cover all of that. Or no, sorry, it wasn't audio OS, my bad. It was home OS. Holy crap, I had a major brain fart. It was more of a brain shart with how bad I said it wrong so many times. My apologies. You should all dislike this and unsubscribe. Oh, you can never forgive me for that. Scott Sullivan super chatted. He says, John Prosser just tweeted the entire live stream vid. Awesome. We can start it. We can start it now. Well, it should be on... yeah, I'll have the stream ready here. I'm going to mute it at first because I don't want the music. Okay. Yeah. You'll be able to see this like so. There you go. Is this Minecraft music? If anyone can hear this. All right. Actually, I need to read the chat, so this might be a little complicated. Hey, Dealin, thank you for becoming a member. Mr. Hong, appreciate that. Jonathan Garby says smoking a chat was a good laugh, worth it. Thank you for the donation once again. Okay, I'm bringing up the stream on my... Prosser just tweeted the entire product line of 2025. Man, this is going to get very boring. So yeah, you can see the event here. I'm putting the text there. And again, I'm going to keep the stream muted as long as there's copyrighted music. There's 2 brain farts in the stream. Justin Beck says, you are the best tech YouTuber by far. Okay, we got to quit lying to ourselves. Marquez Brownlee exists. Always level-headed and not gimmicky. Been watching since 2017 and plan to continue watching for a long time. It's a privilege to help support your dream. Thank you, Justin. You do support my dream. I feel very supported now. Let's see. Hope you don't get a strike. Yeah, me too. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure the music is the biggest flag, so... Yeah, they're just panning in and out on a field of flowers. Any chance Apple releases a budget version of their 6K display? Not likely. I'll never say impossible, but I just say highly, highly likely. The JCP 006 super chatted says, haircut by Louise live stream soon. Is my hair that long? You guys think I need a haircut? Yeah, we'll probably, after the success of the last one, we'll probably just live stream every single time I get a haircut now. He says, do you think that Marquez took a swipe at Prosser in his leaks video? No. I mean, he said, shout out to his channel. Very funny. He just said he didn't care, which is understandable because Marquez gets a hold of products like weeks before they're announced anyway. So I don't know why he would care about leaks. Why, why should he? I mean, why would anyone care about leaks unless they're interested? It was a good video. MKBHD is he is without a doubt my favorite tech channel. I talk a lot about tech quite regularly, so I guess I don't really need to show this yet. There's not much to say for the next 6 minutes. He talks about, I talk about tech all the time, so I don't spend a lot of my free time watching tech channels because a lot of it's just like, yeah, I already know this. Yeah, I already know this. But Marquez always has a unique kind of simplified, streamlined way of explaining things, and his production value is, of course, off the wall, and it's crazy. So I watch all his videos, and I thought he was kind of missing, I think, one of the bigger reasons people care or are interested in leaks, which is mostly about figuring out what's the most common question we've dealt with in the chat. As Otto Octavius said, what have we been talking about for the past hour and a half? People want to know, should they wait? Should they buy this? Should they buy that? And I feel like that wasn't talked about as much in his videos. Like the main reason, hey, Josh T, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. People want to know what they're getting. People want to know what to expect. People want to know if the next one is going to be a way better deal. People want to know if a big one is dropping soon and if they're going to wait or something like that. Like me knowing that 120 hertz was probably going to come on the iPhone 13. Thank you, Samantha, for the super chat. That influenced my buying decision last year. I bought the 12 mini instead of the 12 Pro Max because I was like, I want to try a smaller phone while I wait for 120 hertz to be ready. And I believed it would be ready this year, and we're about to find out when the event starts in 4 minutes. Holy crap. So I feel like that's a bigger reason people care about leaks. I don't think it's as simple as like internal design choices being leaked and that being in the hands of competitors. I think Marquez made that sound like a bigger deal than it is. Apple is buying a lot of chips, components, and boards from Samsung, from TSMC, from big companies that are already selling those chips and components to other things. So someone finding out that Apple's working on a A15 chip, I don't think compromises or makes the Snapdragon chip better. It's like they're all buying from the same people. They're just laying it out in different ways. So I don't think leaks matter in that regard as much as he made them sound, but it was still a good video. I still think he did a good job with it. It's just slight disagreement on my part of like, I think people care about leaks because they want to know what they're getting or what's going to come later. They're like, should I wait for that? Should I buy this now or should I save for that? That kind of thing. Alexander Ernst says last minute the iPhone is going to be called 12S. Oh, sorry. Samantha Griffin super chatted says, what would you do if it's not iPhone 13 but is 12S? I think my head would explode. No, actually, it makes a ton of sense. I thought it was going to be 12S originally. In case you guys forgot, my predictions like 6 to 8 months ago was this is an S year. It's not a major redesign, but there's a lot of internal improvements. So, but 12S Pro Max doesn't sound very good. Neither does 13 Pro Max, to be honest. It's the same amount of syllables, but Apple probably knows that S, it kind of insinuates that it's not as major of a change. I think Apple probably wants everything to feel like a more major change than it really is. So that's why they're calling it 13, even if it's like an unlucky number or something. The event should be starting pretty soon. They're just panning in and out on the Apple logo right now. Devin says, do you think the next iPhone will have 120 hertz or more? No, I think it's going to be 120 hertz on the Pros for quite some time. Maybe next year we get 120 hertz on the regular iPhones, but I don't think there's much point in going higher for a while. I mean, it took Apple how long to get ahead of 60 hertz? This is just assuming. There's a super chat. Thank you, Devin. That's just assuming we're getting 120 hertz today. There's still a chance we might not, although I'd say it's very low. It took Apple forever to get on 120 hertz, and the differences between 60 and 120 are far more noticeable than 120 and 144, 160, or 240. There's all kinds of very, very small changes after that point that probably are just going to hurt your battery life and not make that big a difference. So I think we'll be on 120 hertz for quite some time. Always on display. That's right. That's